on. So, first of all, we want to say condolences to the family and friends who've lost loved ones in this way. In particular, the young lady that was murdered allegedly by her boyfriend in her home. She left his space and went home to her parents, and he broke in allegedly to the house and stabbed her to death. I mean, it. These stories are so painful. They're really painful, and they're painful on both sides. You know, it's not just a one-sided thing. And so we have Aminka in studio here with us to talk more about maybe even the genesis of these things, why they're happening. We won't necessarily know all things, but just to give an idea as to what is taking place. You can feel free to give us a call and also comment on Facebook Live, and I think Minka is on IG as well. So let us see what is taking place. Minka Love.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
Thanks for
Yes.
having me.
How are you? You're
I'm
welcome.
blessed. I am
Yes.
blessed.
And
I'm
it's
giving
good to
thanks.
have you again. It's
Thank
good to have
you.
you again.
Thank
And
you.
what are your thoughts? I know you have many thoughts, and you also are very serious and strong with us.
hmm
You're not wrong with us.
I
You
mean,
talk
I'm
the
just
talk.
passionate, you know?
Yes.
Because these things hurt me. You know, people, I make comments and people are going to say I'm condoning and I'm saying it's okay to kill women and children. And I get mad at people because I'm like, are y'all crazy? Me who don't even like violent music. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, we need, especially as women, we need to be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? We need to be vigilant. You know how many times I see, look a school girl on the road, right? With some big man. I mean, I say, listen, one out here saying on a school uniform at that, come go on home, and them disrespect me. So I'm just like, I have to be detached. I have to, cause me can't ball over everybody when only on self careless and then things happen. Me can't cry over everybody. It's depressing. So we have to get vigilant. I see man drag little schoolgirl here and all a tear off them clothes, you know, and they tolerate these things. So I think we need to teach girls what to tolerate and men how to treat women. You know,
Where does that start though? Because
I mean, in the home. In the home, you have to start those things from in the home, you know. And I mean, even just today, like I was hearing a man saying him grow up come see even him father get born. You know what I'm saying? We need to cut these things out. If you're not in love with the person, man, stop staying. Why y'all staying? I've been studying a lot about spirituality, and right now, the way how the template of the universe is, I spoke about this last week, relationships are changing.
How so though?
How so? More, all right. First time it was more, you complete me. You're the other half of me. That is no more. You have to make yourself whole. And another thing what people do is they pray for the relationship, then pray for the man, and then pray for the woman. And then when the man and the woman come now, they get out of alignment with source. Them stop pray. Them stop get in alignment with source. So, you know, the Bible say God is a jealous God, right? So you know, you can't, when you get the person now, and a lot of people make that happen. You get into a relationship and then you forget your alignment with source. You forget say you have to pray, you forget say you have to do your meditation to maintain your sense of self, to maintain your alignment. Because once you're out of alignment, everything is going to go to whack. So it's not even necessarily that these relationships are bad.
Right.
You know, but people are just out of alignment, and then it's coming from childhood.
Understand. All right, for those who don't really understand what you mean when you say someone is out of alignment, what does that mean in the layman's term?
Oh boy. To me, when you're in alignment, you know, I believe in prayer, I believe in meditation, I believe in doing gratitude exercises, grounding exercises. So those things will help you to be in alignment, so you're thinking more positively. You understand? So people can say, oh, people need to be good, but then a lot of people don't have the tools. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the tools are affirmations, saying certain things to yourself over and over again. again, subliminal meditations, getting up every morning and making a conscious effort. When you put in the work, you'll see the result. Making a conscious effort to connect with whatever your connection to source is. You just have to do that prayer. You have to do that meditation. Even you just sit down and humble your little self for 5 minutes. Quiet time. You understand? Spending time for yourself. The other day I made a post and saying women, kings need spoiling too. And one of the reasons why I go so hard and saying the women need to take responsibility is because I don't like this idea of men where it is like they don't have no feelings. And we need to stop teaching the little boy pinning them that boys don't cry. And no, the other day I saw a meme and the little boy was saying to his mother, it's okay for me to cry. Like, I'm expressing myself. And she's like, go right ahead, because she, you know what I mean? We need to teach them, cause you're soft. No. I mean, Cartel just did a album. I need to big it up on my page because it's so touching to me. Him a ball, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? It is awesome. I mean, I don't think he's crying, but if you understand what I'm saying, he's crying, he's expressing himself, and I'm like, yes, we need this. We need the kings to be expressing themselves more. It's okay to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And we as women, and I keep knocking us women because we're the leaders of the nation, and we birth the pitting them, and we mostly have them. You over us?
We are really responsible.
So it's not like it's not like I'm blaming us. But I'm saying because the thing about it is with spirituality, the feminine, both men and women, and that's another thing about aligning. You have to balance both your feminine and your masculine side. And a lot of women are too masculine because they have to be the go-getters and going out there and taking charge. So they don't know how to let a man do for them. They don't know how to, and I'm not talking about just financially, okay? That's at the least. I'm talking about, allowing you to be vulnerable, allowing you to tell you his dreams and his fears, and then you can work together like that. But if you are always being tough and going like you are the man can't really get to be a man around you. So it's like all of these issues, cause contentions in relationships. So it's really about trying to balance, and the men need to balance their feminine aspects as well within themselves, meaning learning how to express themselves and learning how to be soft and vulnerable and knowing that it is okay.
Yeah, but yes, and we talk about that as well, but our society is something else, what our society promotes, and even in Jamaica in particular, our culture is very, 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 very strong when it comes on to mocking and jeering men who probably would have cried or a woman me feel pain.
But that is why I love this whole album, because the influence, because she left him and gone. It's a whole album. I mean, you have to listen to the album because he's saying a lot. But Lord Jesus, Isis, listen now, gotta listen to the album. But I just love the whole, that's what I'm saying. For him to do something like that, and the men are loving it. So I'm just like, yes. I'm like, yes, exactly. The influence. And another influence that we need to get rid of is women. We're gonna get this mentality from is back in the day when women couldn't work, when we didn't have a voice for ourselves. Is them time the man take care of it. Those days have changed. Them done. And when you think about building generational wealth, it's better when two hands are clapping.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this whole idea of a man needs to take care of me, no. Everybody needs to be responsible for themselves.
So what about the situation with this young lady who was having problem in her relationship? She left originally, then went back, and then she came back and went home now in her mother and father yard.
You see, that is the thing, because this is what I'm saying. Learn to pick up from these red flags. I mean, the other day I was dating a guy, and he messaged me like really late in the night and said where I was, and I was just like, oh, I'm at this party. Him don't tell me I'm coming to the party. I just see him show up. I'm gonna play them game there. I is like red flag straight. I don't play.
Hold on, Minka. He's dating you, right?
No, we're not dating. We just attack. We just attack on the phone, like,
Okay, you said you used the word dating.
I did. Yeah, I mean, you see.
going out. Together,
going out, right.
He's figuring then, because this is where the possessiveness come on, the control, come where it come from and it stem from, you know. Because him figure him a date and talk, you on the phone, you're talking this and talking that, and you see at the party, and him just shock, because he's dating.
I don't play them games, no, but you see, those are the red flags. No, but just block him because you, no, listen, you have to learn to pick up the red flags them from early and pick out and read about psychology, read about narcissistic behavior, read about these sociopaths. You have both men and women are sociopaths too. And I study psychology in ISIS. You have a whole heap of crazy people in a clean clothes. I'm telling you. You understand? No, because you think them normal, but they're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to. I would tell Sister Cherry Natural, call her, go get some self-defense, classes, because these are some serious times that we're living in, and this is what I'm saying too. Do not provoke these men, because them can chip, them can snap. People is gonna say, even if you buy the woman house and land and she left you, but it's hard. You don't know, and a lot of these women are doing it with the men's friends. You understand? Them something they hot, man. Me nah say them for respond the way how them a respond, but you don't know how you're gonna respond. And the thing about it is, those acts are the people you can say I lose them mind. Them lose it. Them lose it. Nobody is thinking straight when them does things like that. So you don't know what is going to cause somebody to snap. So you try your best to not do this. And when I made my post on Instagram, a lot of women are going to say it's never okay to kill. For whatever reason, it's never okay to kill somebody. My post is not saying it's okay. My post is trying to protect you from getting killed. I'm saying you need to take precautions. And I'm saying, when I really think about it, I said to myself, so ladies, what you really think? You're going to make these causes, run around, take these men money, and then what? You're going to just live life so? And that's so life go. No, there are always consequences for actions. And me, I try not to judge, and I'm not saying this is right and that is wrong. But the thing about it is, there are consequences for your actions. And depending on the results that you want to see, you need to plant certain seeds.
Absolutely, because here we go with karma all over again.
There you go. And karma I go reach, I could the next 10 years, Remember me tell you, it I go come back. Any, trying to manipulate people, tie them, walk up upon them, seduce them. Like, come on. No, so those are the things that cause problems. And because people don't have a sense of self and they're seeking validation from other people, and it's a programming too. I need to get married, or else like my life, if I don't get married at a certain age, I'm nothing. I don't, nothing now go on for me. Me a mule. You know what I mean? Like, are you serious right now? So we need to get rid of those programmings and teach people to value themselves, teach people self-worth. For those who have been traumatized, help them to heal those traumas, because it's a serious thing. I mean, I am so grateful. I have a spiritual guide that come in my sleep, and let me tell you, like, the things that I learned, because it's like I never realized my heart was closed off. I was there wanting husband, wanting a relationship, but I wouldn't say damaged, but I needed healing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you want a relationship, but you're fearing intimacy. You want a relationship, but you're not letting in anybody. So it's going to cause issues. It's going to cause issues for sure. So, and the thing about it is, I was talking about commitment on a show the other day. Commitment is not saying you and the person going to be together forever. Commitment to a person is committing, not knowing what's going to happen. That is the meaning of commitment. You don't know.
Listen to the vows. Listen to the wedding vows.
That's why I'm not even interested in getting married. Like,
no, you can still get married. You can write your own vows.
Yeah, that's true.
You write your own vows and you do it your way.
Yes, yeah, the Babylon system where,
But what I wanted to know though is, or what I'm observing, I should really say, is that our brothers are really in a lot of pain.
Girl,
they might go through some things for them to reach this point of killing their spouse, their girlfriend, whatever, and then kill yourself too.
And a lot of people think it's coward to kill yourself. Let me tell you, I've been suicidal a lot. It's not. It takes a lot of courage. Because if it was cowardly to kill yourself, I would have dead already. So it's not. It takes a lot of courage, and you have to really reach to a place, a point of no return, where you just feel like to say, it's some serious kind of pain them there. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, one of the other reasons why I lash out so much is because more brothers are coming to me. Because, you know, I'm a life coach, I'm a spiritual guide. And the brothers are searching, they're hurting, they're in pain. And some story what them tell me about what a girl them do. I'm like, Jano, empresses, women, even if men hurt you, stop take the revenge. The revenge something there where you're gonna take. That is why I'm saying people going into relationships is too much baggage. So it's like them a take out. Them never heal from what them come from. So them go in the other one now, and they don't realize it, and there's a lot of underlying resentment. You know what I mean? And it's subconscious. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of people too. What they do is they act as if they're okay with certain things instead of talking about it, and they make it bottle up. You know what I mean?
Men have to come to grips with that. If they're in a relationship, when they get into a relationship, it's not about ownership and possessive.
But women do that too. But we don't own each other.
Both sides.
Both sides.
You don't own.
You don't. But men, of course, are more controlling.
Yes.
Because it's like to them, they're investing most. And this is what I tell women. Because they're like, you know, man give on, woman give on. But I'm like, it's kind of different though. It kind of hot for you to spend. It hot for you to build a house for your woman and buy her car and sort her out and set her up proper, and then she go there with her friend. We don't mind the man them. You understand? We don't mind the man them, so we don't take care of them and invest in them. There is an investment. A lot of men see women as an investment. You know what I mean? So I'm not condoning it. That's wrong too. If you give somebody, and yeah, I wanted to make all this point too, because I made a post and said kings need to be cherished and spoil them, and then someone said, and then they get ungrateful. But you don't do things from a needy perspective. You fill up your own cup, put on the oxygen mask on your face first, and then when you're giving to people, you can just give them unconditionally. Is when you're not taking care of yourself, that is when the resentment comes in, because it's too much and it's too burdensome. You know what I mean? And a lot of women too will complain and will cuss because, and the thing, we don't ask for help. You know what I mean? So sometimes we're
getting counseling and that kind of help.
In any kind of help, ask for help with the kids, ask for, you know what I mean? So it's not
like that. We're just a superwoman.
and we need to stop that. And we are superwoman and we are superman and we are and it's all about hype and image. We need to stop that. I made a post yesterday. People are more concerned with looking good on social media and being happy on social media instead of happy in a real life. Like what is that all about? You understand what I'm saying? So it's really about going back to source and like, no, I'm happy that people are waking up more because of all of the healing work that we've been doing, the kids that's going to be born now, trust me.
All right, let's go to that. I was just thinking about that though. As a parent, bringing up children, boys and girls, what would you recommend that parents do? How are children to be brought up so they can gain more confidence and be more wholesome, especially when they get to teenagers and adolescents and adulthood and not going into relationships because we don't have this rites of passage like we had in our Afrocentric life.
We're gonna have to bring that back. We're gonna have to, you know what I mean? Listen, it's a very interesting time that we're going into. I'm very deep into spirituality. I'm already dreaming my babies. I already have a relationship with my children in my dreams. So I was having issues with them and I had to heal, stuff. So there are things, I think, even before you get pregnant, the food that you eat, your mentality, you know what I'm saying? That is where it starts. And so, that is why I keep hammering down on us women. It's not even like, because the thing about it is, another point that I wanted to point out is that because we are more on the feminine side, majority, because I know you have men that are feminine as well. But for the most part, what is happening is that we lead in the dream world. We lead in the imagination. We lead with our visualization. We women. And then the men follow through. So if we're watching what they're doing, we're just going to stay stuck in a cycle. You understand? So we have to create now the levels of nation transformation that we want, the rebirth in the relationship templates. You understand what I'm saying? So before you even like get pregnant, you need to really like get well, not just physically, because the thing about it is if you are full of toxins and those things are going to affect your mental health. Those things are going to affect your emotions. Like for example, if your liver is toxic, you're going to be bawling all the time. If your hormones are out of balance, because a lot of people think you have to go through morning sickness and one bag of things when you're pregnant. No, pregnancy is a healthy thing. You're not supposed to be sick. So it's best to prepare yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Before and then no, when the people them born, like you teach them affirmations, you teach them things like, you know, look in the mirror and boost up yourself. I can, you know, I when the poem, I'm smart, I'm pretty, you know, those little things. And you know, see what like Tiger Woods' father did to him. Have them listening subliminal messages, make them know over and over and over again. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we need to grow kids like that and teach them to be whole on themselves. And then when you grow up like that, they will understand. And you have to teach children that and people on the whole, everybody come in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So you have to learn to differentiate when people come into your life and the lesson done and you don't learn the lesson, just let it go. Just let it go. I know it's not that easy, but the thing about it is when you are constantly in alignment and you're doing your work and the other person is doing them work, y'all will just see like, okay, this relationship now got it's like me and all of my ex them good. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know this whole when people break up with you, you go cuss them and slander them, and it's crazy. It don't make no sense. And when I say all of it good is that me and them never have nothing. It's just that I'm a person who's constantly growing. You know what I mean? And if you're not growing, I outgrow them. But me and them are still virgin. You know what I mean? Even what years, like, me always get my Happy New Year and all of them. Something I'm like, yo, dude. And then I'm like, you know, why you still messaging me? And I'm just a check up on you, man. Me no say, you know. But I'm just saying, live good with people. It don't make no sense. And the thing about it is, if you really realize, most times when you're working on yourself, your relationships keep getting better. I tell my clients all the time, if I know them is somebody better. You understand? So we have to have that trusting in source. I think it's the scarcity mentality that we grow up with and feel like to say we're not lacking, we're not abundant enough. There are 8 million people in the world, or else a billion. It's something like so 8 billion. Come on. You must can find, you know what I mean, somebody that more compatible for you. And then as I said before, people are gonna start going where their souls are calling. And a lot of times these soul connections don't have no explanation. Like you and the person is not your type, is not who you did imagine. Yes, and shower exactly. Like, but you know, but that is that is who your spirit feel comfortable around, and that is why, you know, don't put any limits on yourself, because trust me, you'd be so surprised, and let the universe surprise and delight you. You know. I have a lot of men coming to me now. They are crying out. You know how mostly wife them I look? And I'm saying, like, I'm like, they are searching their soul, want to be loved. None of them, and some of them have girlfriends too, you know. And I'm like, but yeah, and they're no. And they're like, I'm like, what do you mean? I thought you, and them I spoil the girl, because a lot of times they have money. And I'm like, but yeah, spoil the girl. And they're like, Minka, that's my girlfriend. I need a wife. And I'm like, wow. So you see, and a lot of these girls will type, you know, and things so because, you know, they're being spent on that the man into. And that shocked me when I see certain things like that. And I'm like, you see how you never really know. And this is why it's good to communicate with people. And that is another thing that women don't do. Make sure you and the man upon the same wavelength. Well, you know, it's not that you're going to pressure them and stress them out and be like, where are we going? But you have to use discernment, and you can know when a man not really that into you. And a lot of times we just fool ourselves. Again, back to this lack mentality. Feel like to say, I mean, let me tell you, Isis, just the other day, may I tell you, one bag of, like, the men that messaged me was when we can chill out, you know, some low superficial thing. within a year, not so much. I changed my karma. If you see the man them want message me now, like, oh God, it's just, they want to know what your dreams are. They want to know what's your 5-year plan. They want to know what your birth chart is. I'm like, what? Them I read you up, message. Listen, different breed, but they were always there. I'm just saying we need to raise our vibration as women, and the men that you're attracting will always reflect you. I used to attract a lot of controlling men, and you know why? I was controlling with the universe. I always want to know when this is gonna happen, what gonna happen, this, that, controlling, telling the universe this is what I want, that is what I want, this is how it's supposed to be. And I'm not seeing that the controlling men that I'm attracting is reflecting my controlling attitude to the universe. So you have to learn. Exactly. You're attracting a man who not spending time with you, not calling you. Are you calling yourself? Are you talking to yourself? You know what I'm saying? And maybe when you do talk to yourself, it's some negative talk. Are you spending time with yourself? Are you lavishing on yourself? Are you spoiling yourself? How you expect a man to do all those things for you that you're not doing for yourself?
Yes, you gotta start with you, and it's all self-love.
It's all self-love. You understand? So both parties gonna have to start taking care of themselves, because it's the same thing with me. I don't want that with no man when I'm healthy. Listen, you gotta be up, because I get up and I do my yoga, and I make sure say I run up my heels. Yeah, and I make sure say I take care of my health. You know what I mean? I've dated guys who them don't eat vegetable, and I'm saying this can't go work, because you not gonna drop down. You understand? Me tell you how to eat healthy, and then you go drop down, and me must stuck with you and take care of you. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I don't care who wants them cold-hearted. No. Even if you don't stop eat meat, at least try to take care of yourself. Show me that you love yourself. How am I gonna love you if you're not showing me that you love yourself? You know what I mean? Like attracts like, and everything is vibration. So raise the vibration. When you raise the vibration, then you'll attract higher. It's not even higher or lower or whatever, but you know how it is. Yeah.
But
and stop depending on people to make you happy, people and things.
That's
Jesus.
The problem now. Look outside of yourself, happiness, them way there. And most people do that in a relationship. Because if it not happen, that's why these men are doing these things. I don't want to love God. Nobody else can have a yo. I'm gonna kill myself too. No.
And if that is not somebody who love themselves, you know what I mean? And if you love yourself, first of all, that's what I'm saying. I think nutrition has a lot to do with it too, because when your liver is toxic, I'm telling you, no, when your liver is toxic and when your brain not getting enough fruits and oxygen, you're going to do madness. I am not drink no water. I'm telling you, you're not gonna be functioning properly. You're not gonna be functioning.
You try it, because I know I've done it. Before you know you're not drinking no water all day. You don't feel right.
No, you trust me. Your brain feel cluttered. Can't think straight. I'm telling you.
People now who are drinking only alcohol. They're not drinking water. They're not eating no fruits, no vegetables. No, sir.
Yeah, so you can imagine it's like a computer that's not getting service. It's just gonna go out of whack.
And that is exactly what happens. They go out of whack.
And I think a lot of times we bottle things up too much. So do your journaling. If you don't want to talk to nobody, journaling is very therapeutic. You know what I mean? Write in your journal. Make like a video sometime. Sometimes I want to cuss in on me. I say, no, I can't go on Instagram go cuss like this. I just make a video. I just cuss. And I just delete it. Yeah. Release, write a letter, and forgiveness. We need to learn of it. For our Christian society, me not understand, we all have so much revenge against people and other people, and you see me, and people don't understand. Like, I will tell you as it is, because I'm very straight front and up, very honest, and then I'll ask you later, like, do you want a cup of tea? No. Me not have no grudge. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to keep grudges. And I don't care. I'm gonna tell you as it is, because me not beg no friend. The last time me check, I me pay my bills them. So I'm gonna tell you as it is.
How can we reach you, Minka?
Minka Love 11 and 399-4757. You can message me.
All right.
You're most welcome. And the thing about it is, yeah, always remember that you can attract what you desire. You're creating your reality. So if you want a man to be by yourself and have a monogamous or however you can create that. And the most important part is believing that you're worthy of your desires.
Underestimate the power that we have and who we really are, right?
Yep.
That's what it is. That's what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Minka.
Thanks, my Rootsy family. Thanks for having me. Blessings. You're welcome.
It is 11 o'clock right here on 96.